Ladies and gentlemen, signore, signore, I would like to ask you if you could please move on into the plenary hall. As you can see, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV has already entered the building and will soon be joining us. If you could please come in slowly and take your seats as indicated. You may follow the entrance of His Holiness Pope Leo XIV as you are inside the plenary. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if I may ask you to please come on into the plenary and take your seats. His Holiness Pope Leo XIV has already entered FAO, will be joining us today for this 80th anniversary and World Food Day Ceremony 2025, marking the 80 years, 8 decades of FAO's work in the service of others. Thank you for being seated. Today's ceremony, you will have official interpretation in the 6 official languages, including Italian. You'll know how to use, those of you who have been in the plenary, you know how to use your interpretation headsets, and we'd like to take this moment to thank all of the interpreters who will be with us and who have been with us for the entire week of the World Food Forum. Thank you for the great work that you do so that each and every one of us can understand and hear each other and continue the dialogue. We will have official presentations, but I am here with my colleague Richard Trenchard, who is the FAO representative in Afghanistan. Thank you, Richard, for being here with us today. Once again, this is also webcast on the FAO channels as well as the UN Web TV, and we'd like to thank the national television as well as Vatican News and all of our media colleagues who are here to cover this event. Thank you very much. Grazie mille per essere con noi. Thank you again, colleagues. Please do have a seat as we are soon going to be starting our ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you to kindly take this moment to turn your cellular devices off for once. Let us, or on silent, not off. I want you to connect to people and share, but I'd like you to put them on silence if you can for this ceremony. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for being here on this 2025 World Food Day ceremony, official ceremony, and marking the 80 years of FAO, born today on October 16th, 8 decades ago. 8 decades of determination, will, and desire to create a world free from hunger and malnutrition. Thank you all for carrying that forward and continuing to do the work that you do in that direction. If you could all be seated in order to allow this ceremony to start, we will allow the visitors and guests to sit down before we start. Thank you again. Interpretation is in all 6 languages, including Italian.
哪个要切掉吗？这个，等一下。
For those of you following us online, our first line of guests and keynote speakers are entering, and we will allow them to sit down before we proceed with the ceremony.
这样录7分钟哦。我刚那个发呆呢。
Welcome to all our special guests, keynote speakers, to this year's 2025 World Food Day ceremony marking the 80 years of FAO. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the excellencies entering for being with us here today.
罗马为什么是讲英文？是蛮问号的。这个在快转教了，这个知道吗？
Thank you and welcome to this 2025 momentous World Food Day marking 80 years of FAO's existence, and also under the theme of Hand in Hand for better foods and better future. I'm Yasmina Bouzian. I am the director.
进场没有拍到。
Constitution to promote
and better. Once again, thank you for being here. Please know that interpretation is available for those who were here before. You've already heard me say it, but I'll say it one more time because it's important that everybody be able to follow this ceremony. A quite important 8 decades of FAO, this World Food Day with the theme Hand in Hand for better foods and a better future. It is not only in the 6 languages plus Italian, but you will also see on your screens, wherever you are following, or in the plenary, we have sign as well for those who need to. And we thank you for being here. We'll just let the last few cameras go. And as I see here, I would like everybody, if you would all please rise for His Holiness Pope Leo XIV. His Holiness, Your Majesties, Excellencies, distinguished guests, friends, colleagues, and all of you following us online, live on platforms. Thank you.